And I believe we are,
Live.
we should be live. So I'm gonna refresh here. Hello, everybody. Sorry, we're just having another storm in Vancouver, so the weather might be a bit like messing up with the connection here, but hopefully we'll have a smooth uh, interview today as well. Joining me today, Tahmina Saleem. I'm going to introduce her and let her introduce herself as well in a minute. Thank you for everybody for joining and tuning in today. I would like to start. My name is Eli, and I'm the communication specialist at Jumpstart Refugee. I would like to start with an acknowledgement that we live and work on Indigenous peoples' lands, from the west coast all the way to the east coast on this turtle island. It's always important to think and reflect about this. It's not just something we say and move on, right? So you have to think about all these words. Always, I encourage you to do that. As I said, I'm Eli, and Jumpstart is a refugee-led nonprofit organization and the only national organization exclusively serving refugees seeking meaningful employment and economic inclusion. Founded in 2016, we focus on the economic empowerment of newly settled refugees in Canada by facilitating meaningful employment and entrepreneurial opportunities. This holiday season, we're collaborating with various refugee led businesses, artists, and authors, and we're featuring some of their products, some of their artwork, and some of their amazing photography on our donation store. Today, we're joined by Tahmina Saleem, who's an amazing photojournalist. So I will let you introduce yourself, Tahmina. Tell us a bit about who you are, your background, where you're coming from, um, and the journey. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. Hi, everyone, and thanks so much for having me, and thank you so much for the opportunity to share my photos in Jumpstart Donation Store. So my name is Tahmina Saleem. I'm from Afghanistan. I'm a photojournalist who was working in Afghanistan, like documenting Afghan woman life in Afghanistan, but from a positive perspective. As you all know, like all the photos that we have from Afghanistan, especially from Afghan women, uh, um, like before it was from a foreign, or we can say international photographer's point of view or men's point of view. So most of the photos that we were seeing from Afghan women were a little bit like negative. So what I came like, I feel that it was my responsibility, or maybe we can say it is my responsibility as an Afghan female photographer to show a positive point of Afghan woman. Like I can say we do have women that are suffering in Afghanistan, like in different ways, but beside those, we have so many amazing women who like put their life in risk, and risk their life to bring changes in Afghanistan. So my focus was on documenting these amazing women's life in Afghanistan and to show them to international people through international newspapers and platforms. And another thing that I was focusing was like social problem. Like we can say there is a problem in Afghanistan that all families are trying to manage, like family, like a cousin are trying to marry their own cousin. That these problem, like it caused so many problems for their children. So I was focusing on that too, to bring some changes and to raise awareness about this problem in Afghanistan. So I came in Canada in 2019. It's another challenge for me to start my journey in photography back like in Canada, because these countries are very different to each other. So right now I'm here with you guys.
Yeah, amazing. And one of the great things with Tahmina is that Tahmina has been helping us in the hotels, welcoming the new Afghan refugees and helping us with translation, because our team in Toronto right now is working on intakes to support the newly arrived Afghan talented refugees in their journey of finding meaningful employment and being employment ready. So Tahmina is also doing amazing work there. Lots of challenges, lots of new beginnings, new starts. I like you mentioned also that you're focusing. Your photojournalism is mostly focusing on presenting women and working around women. I want to also ask you about your favorite woman leader, maybe the idol or someone you that inspired you to focus on women as well.
No, thank you so much. Like we do have so many amazing women in Afghanistan, like so many amazing women leaders in Afghanistan. But I will speak like specifically in Afghan women photographers. So I do have a person who is an idol for me, who is my mentor, who was my teacher, and her name is Farzana Wahidi. She is one of the first Afghanistan female photographers that right now she is the CEO of Afghanistan Photographers Association. That we know that Afghan photographers are suffering like too much, like financially, like security wise right now. But these like Afghanistan Photographer Association, like Farzana Wahidi, like which is an amazing woman, like she's trying to help them like financially in these hard situations through Afghanistan Photographers Association. She's trying to find opportunities for Afghanistan photographers who are back in Afghanistan, like who are stuck in there and they're not able to go out like to take photos or to work for agencies or maybe international agencies. So yeah, she's one of the amazing person like who inspires me like every day by her works.
Amazing. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I've also had a lot of amazing, inspiring women leaders that I've worked with in Lebanon and Syria, even here, coming from the Middle East, Persians, Lebanese, Syrians, Afghan, just very inspiring women leaders that I had the chance and opportunity uh, to work with. I also wanted to mention that you can go and check Tahmina's work on her on the website. We'll share it on the chat as well. The one of the pictures that we chose to focus on and feature in our donation store is the Nowruz celebration. We want to also to showcase that we're just more than what you see on TV about refugees, about countries like Afghanistan. We share a lot of food, a lot of culture. We like to celebrate. We like to have fun. We like to dance. We're humans too. We love all that,
Yeah.
right? What is I want to see? What is your favorite, um, maybe photography from the ones that you've shared on your website?
So in my website I have different like there are some stories for these stories which are like main focus is Afghan woman, and I do have some single shots who are like daily life of Afghani people like in Afghanistan. So what I like about these photos, like it's very positive, like colorful, should like it have joy on it, and it shows woman like a woman who is modeling and who is showing her culture to the world, to the people. And beside that, we do have some men who are dancing in Afghanistan, like who are celebrating Nowruz, which is a new year of Persians, we can say. It's like it's in the middle of March. I think it's 20 or 22 of March. Like every year, like Persian countries are celebrating Nowruz, which we have so many other things that we are doing in Nowruz. Like we have a special, we can say recipe. It's kind of we put like 7 dry food in the water. Like we prepared this from like 1 month before Nowruz. So then at the day of Nowruz, we are serving those for our people who are coming, like for the guests. And we are going to each other's home, like to celebrate. We are wearing our new clothes, like so like very colorful everywhere that you're going, like on the street and our home. Like we you see like so many people who are happy, who are enjoying their time. As you said, as a refugee, we see like so many pictures from Afghanistan that it's war, there is war and there is Taliban,
Yeah.
and so many negative things. But we do have some positive things, and like we have strong cultures, we have strong women, we have strong everything. Like
And I'm glad that you made it here to tell these stories, to share these stories with everybody as well. That focusing on the positives without necessarily ignoring the negatives. There's like all of that. Uh, I want to also. You said you moved here in 2019, and just like all of us refugees coming in Canada, we face a lot of challenges finding a job. I want to ask you, what were some of your challenges after moving here, trying to find meaningful employment, something in your field, maybe. Would you like to talk about that, please?
sure.
Mhm.
Coming to a new country and being a photojournalist, it's very challenging. Like it was very challenging, and it is very challenging for me like till now. Because my field is a little bit like, I can say you can't find so many opportunities in this field, especially in Canada. Because as I spoke with some of people who are in media, who are working in media in Canada, they says life is normal in Canada. We don't need so many. There is so many, not so many news that you can capture, so we don't need that much photographers. That's why. So that's why like the opportunities for photographers a little bit less. You can find it like very hardly. But I'm happy that I was introduced to Jumpstart. Jumpstart really helped me, like to find me a mentor to help me through finding job. I mean, I'm at the process of finding a job in photography, but still, I'm happy that I have the opportunity to go and help my own people, like Afghan refugees that are coming to Canada, and they are living in hotels, so I can speak with them. Like I find it like a great opportunity for me. Like um, at least I can do something if I'm not in Afghanistan, to do something for them. At least I'm here in Canada. And I'm doing something for them. Like I'm speaking with them. I'm listening to their stories. Like I can feel them. Like how hard the situation was for them. Like how hard the situation is on them till now. But I'm happy that they are here. They're safe. They're in a good country. Like they can start a new life in Canada.
Of course, I completely understand, and I had the opportunity to also interview some of the newer, Afghan arrivals. We're going to share some of the stories in our story section on the Jumpstart
Amazing.
website. Very inspiring people who already are finding meaningful employment. Thanks to your work and the work of the team in Toronto. So we're lucky to have you on board with us.
Thank you
I
so much.
Yeah. Um, what message do you have for refugees around the world?
I can say like being a refugee or living a life as a refugee is a little hard, but what I can say, be positive and work hard. You can start a new life in a new country, and you can find so many opportunities for you in uh, any country that you like.
Yeah. Being positive, not toxic positive though. Having that positivity and hardworking is a key. That
Yeah.
you're very right. Do you have any other advice for the general public or maybe governments?
Oh, what I can say right now to general public, try to feel refugees, try to speak with them, try to hear their story. They're, they do have some, like, I can say they are coming from countries that is war, but that wasn't their own choice to live in those countries. I mean, like, hear their story. They're amazing people. You can find so many talented people inside those refugees, and give the opportunity for refugees. Like, at least try to give an opportunity, then you will see like the impact, what the impact they're bringing to the, like, Canada or any countries that they're living.
Listen to refugees, very important.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add? Did I miss anything?
Mm, not really. I
Okay.
don't have anything in my mind right now.
No worries then. Make sure to go and check Tahmina's website, Tahmina Saleem, and see the gallery, her amazing photography, very inspiring work. This year, Jumpstart is partnering with an array of talented refugees, artists, and businesses to bring a selection of meaningful gifts. By donating to our Jumpstart Refugee Talent in the donation store, you receive a gift, and a portion of your donation will go to support and carry our programs that support refugees find meaningful employment. And the second portion would go to supporting the artists, the businesses, the photographers. You can check one of Tahmina's amazing photographies in our donation store too, and other selections from different organizations and business refugee-led businesses. So this holiday, when you're donating to us, your one gift is equal to three. You're gifting yourself, you're gifting Jumpstart, and also supporting talented refugee artists. Thank you so much, Tahmina. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for everybody who tuned in, and have a great one.
Thank you, Ellie, for the opportunity. Have a good day.
Of course. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.